when you go out, look presentable. Look like the person that you would befriend. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm very comfy on my bed with my pajamas on. You know why? Because I'm ready. I'm ready to have a little chit chat with you guys, and this topic came about at the perfect time because I had made a video and someone commented on one of the things that I said in the video, and the comment said, where do you find friends as an adult? And let me tell you, if you are out of college and anywhere in your late 20s, early 30s, you know exactly what we're talking about. For today's video, we're gonna be covering why it's important. I'm gonna give you a little backstory on why I had to change the perspective on having more girlfriends. And then we're gonna get into where to find these friends and how to get ready for them as well. So stay tuned, you'll see the chapters here and we're gonna get right into it. I wanted to give you guys actually a study that was done. First and foremost, women are built very different than men. Women, studies have shown that the more friends we have, or having friends in general, actually helps us live longer. It also helps us with our stress levels. Men tend to do fight or flight. Women are more tend and befriend, meaning because we're natural caregivers, when we have a problem or we're stressed, we seek other women. If we don't have that, it's very hard to get that connection from men because we are two different human beings. So with that being said, let's get into the backstory of why I think now it's important to have more female friends. I grew up being the tomboy of the block because I have two brothers and I'm the oldest, and I would hang out with them and their friends. So a lot of my circles were boys. As I was growing up and went through puberty, I started noticing that there's a different connection when it comes to females. And I would connect more with older females. I know what I was searching for when it came to older women and befriending them more so than women around my age. And that happened because women around my age, and this is why I was like so anti having women younger friends, is because I would be at work and all they would talk about was gossiping about one another, or talking about potential guys that they were interested in, or guy stories that they were pursuing, and never the type to be interested in those kinds of stories and that kind of dialogue. I was more so your person of, what kind of books are you reading? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Have you done your vision board for the year? And a lot of women younger than me or at my age were not doing what I wanted to do. So I felt very isolated, and for a very long time, I didn't have any friends. So I wouldn't say lonely, but I was in solitude. I didn't have female friends that I can call and talk to whenever I was stressed or needed advice or opinion. And I say all of that because it's important to know where you are in your journey before you start bringing others into your journey. Because two things could happen. One, it can distract you, or two, it can help you move forward. And that's why it's important to know who exactly you're bringing on. Because if you were to the point where you felt very lonely and you accepted every friend that came into your life, that means that friend, when she has a birthday, or when she's heartbroken, or when she needs advice, or when she needs to go get an outfit, or when she wants to travel, all of those things take time away from you. And if your journey is more so, and this is kind of like what I was talking about in the other video, if your journey is more so trying to get your finances where you want them, trying to build this business or career that you always wanted, and you're getting pulled away from that constantly, then that's not lining up to the kind of friend that you need at that time. So when I say you need to pick them correctly, It also depends what journey you're in. Because if you're not trying to do any of that stuff and you're actually going through a breakup and you want friends that are there to make you laugh and you want to go out and you want to enjoy yourself, then that's a different journey and that's a different friend group. So what I wanted to do is give you guys pointers on how to choose this group of friends. I'm gonna give you several because everyone is different. But the way that I did it is I went on Pinterest and I started searching images of the feeling that I want to get. Searched images of females that looked like they had their shit together, but they were happy and non-gossipy. They were more of like go-getters and living in the moment. Make a list of the kind of friend that you would like. Because when you make a list, then you can narrow it down. Not everyone qualifies to be your friend, and that's okay. You have to be picky. Just like as if you were dating someone, you have to be picky when you pick your friends, because you turn out to be like the 5 people you hang out with. My next topic here is you gotta know what kind of friend you are. If you're a high maintenance friend or a low maintenance friend, and I'll tell you what the difference is. High maintenance is when you want that connection almost every weekend. You gotta be doing something with your friend every weekend, have communications with them every day in a weekly basis, like texting and calling or FaceTiming, and then having that get together every weekend or every other weekend. To me, that's a high maintenance friend. I can't keep up with high maintenance friends, so I don't have any. What I have is, and who I am, is more of a low maintenance friend. I will call you my best friend if I see you once a month and if you check on me twice a month. I'm like, she loves me. Because as a mom, as a person who's married, as a person who has her own business, my energy is depleted by the end of the night. Literally. So if my high maintenance friend wanna go out every weekend, they're gonna think I don't like them, because I'm gonna say, no, sorry, can't, every weekend until they stop inviting me to places. That's what eventually happens when you pick the wrong group of friends and they like you and they want to invite you everywhere, but you're at a stage of life where you can't give that. So you gotta know exactly where you are in life and what kind of friend you are. And if you're a low maintenance friend, it's okay to tell them, like, hey, I'm a low maintenance friend. Being comfortable getting uncomfortable. This slogan, cliche thing that you hear everywhere works with everything, even with friendships. What I mean by that is if you're more of a person who likes to stay indoors like I am, it could be so hard for you to make friends. I know, because I've been there, because you'd rather just be in your bed, reading a book or painting, whatever you do in your house, than being outside trying to find friends. So it's like you want this sisterhood, but you're so comfortable in your own state. You need to get comfortable getting uncomfortable. And I'm gonna give you baby steps so you can roll with it. I've met friends in libraries, Barnes & Noble, Pilates, yoga, gym, social media, church. Notice how there's a pattern there. Everything that I like doing, and I do it outside my house, I meet friends. That's what I mean by getting comfortable, by getting uncomfortable. Get comfortable getting uncomfortable. You need to go out. You need to start doing things that you like doing. When you are there, talk to people. Because by talking to them, you'll know if you want to be friends with them or not. What ends up happening is, if you start having a pattern of doing the things that you already do, but doing them with the intent of meeting friends, you start attracting them. But when you go out, look presentable. Look like the person that you would befriend. Don't be weird, be you. Let's say worst case scenario, you don't have any hobbies that you're consistently doing. I say start exploring yourself. When you start exploring yourself, in that journey, you'll start meeting people as well. As an adult, we just have to use our everyday places, hobbies, errands. While we're there, we need to utilize them and seek out who do you want to talk to and befriend after we know exactly what kind of friend we want and what kind of friend we are. When you have a clear picture that way, you can start attracting the right people. I know that during the journey, you might feel alone. You might feel like you're just the only person, or that no one likes you and you don't have friends, but that's far from the truth. You first have to figure out yourself before you start introducing others to your life. That's for your benefit, because when you know yourself, you can put boundaries in place, you can communicate effectively, and when you have friends and bring others into your circle, you are sharing your energy. Also, having access to their energy. So figure out what you really want, and then make it a habit to consistently look for befriending others in the same journey as you. Because honestly, it makes the journey a lot more fun when you do. I hope that helped. And if you guys have any more suggestions or ideas, drop them down below in the comments. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. I'm so excited to announce that I have a few more followers, and that makes me really happy because now I know I'm not talking to myself anymore. And that's awesome. Until next time, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.